I'm Kale. In my last video, I talked about replacing rules with personal boundaries. Today I want to talk about how to communicate your needs without using rules. Having rules is about controlling someone's behavior. Having clear boundaries is about taking responsibility for yourself, rather than shifting that onto someone else. A rule is often put in place to prevent something from happening, something that makes us uncomfortable. Without that rule, we have to face what it is that makes us uncomfortable and ask ourselves why. For example, take the rule, no sleepovers, you must come home every night. Getting rid of that rule doesn't mean you're suddenly not going to have feelings about sleepovers, and that's okay. We can still have feelings, we're allowed to talk about them. We can tell the people in our lives how we feel about things, we just don't maintain power to make decisions for them. That's a really important point. Sometimes we can use feelings as subtle manipulators to get our way, whether we intend to do that or not. This is where personal work and growth comes in. We have to separate our feelings from our expectations, be able to tell someone how we're feeling without expecting them to do anything or change their behavior. All our feelings are real and valid. Rather than making a rule to avoid these uncomfortable feelings, we can discuss them. The person we tell our feelings to is not obligated to act differently so that we don't have to face our feelings. What they can do is listen to us, give us emotional support, and hold space for us. Okay, let's use the example of the no sleepovers rule. With the rule, you just make it and forget about it. Without that rule, you have to actually face why sleepovers make you uncomfortable. Why is it scary for a person not to come home at night? Do you worry you'll be lonely? Do you worry they'll come home less and less? It's okay to talk about these feelings. You can say something like, I'm feeling anxious about you having sleepovers for these reasons, and then list them. For example, I think that's something really special for the two of us, and I'm having a hard time. I'm afraid I'll be lonely. Then you're taking responsibility for yourself and your actions. You're owning your own feelings. After that, it's up to the person to decide what they want to do. They might say, I agree, I think that's something really special for the two of us, and I don't want to sleep next to anyone else right now. Or they might say, I hear you're having a hard time. I'm still going to do it, but I'll talk to you about your feelings in ways that you might feel better. Maybe the other person is still going to have sleepovers, but they can recognize that you're having anxiety about it and talk to you about what you're going through. And maybe there are things they're willing to do to alleviate that anxiety, like text you goodnight or meet you for breakfast in the morning. It's not about finding a compromise. It's about you both doing what you need and want to do while showing compassion for the other person. If they're still going to have sleepovers, there might be a lot of feelings you need to work through. No one said this was going to be easy. One awesome part about going forward this way is you'll get to address your feelings and realize that the other person does care about them. And the best part, in my opinion, every time that person sleeps next to you, you'll know it's because they 100% want to be there. It's scary owning your own feelings and letting go of control, but rules only create a false sense of control anyway. Work on good communication and be clear on your boundaries. The benefits of living from a place of freedom will far outweigh the scary parts. I hope this gave you an idea of how to start communicating your needs without using rules. To talk about this more, join our Facebook group, which you can find down below, and follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my channel to get future videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!